Hello there, everyone. Welcome to another live stream. Okay. Here's the deal. I have some potentially bad news. Alright? This kind of sucks. But as you could hear, I'm coughing again. A lot. And it started earlier today. So I'm very much afraid that I might be getting sick again. And it's probably because... Oh, let me mute my phone. It's probably because my brother is currently sick with what I have, or had, and because we haven't disinfected, it's spreading. So I might have been exposed to the same thing again. Oh, don't want to show that. Which is not fun. So in the event that I do end up getting sick again, I have a contingency plan for everything. But we will see. We'll see how bad it gets. I hope it's just a simple cough, like my throat's still a little sensitive to like dust and whatever. I haven't cooked with any spices today, so I don't know what it is. It's not allergies, because it's been cold all April pretty much, except for like a few days. I don't think any flowers are growing. Or anything really is growing that could produce an allergic reaction. But we will see. Okay, so welcome to another game dev live stream on the channel for Vessels. Vessels, okay, we gotta nail this. Every time I go to do one of these, I should be able to nail what Vessels is, like, immediately. I need to start, like, memorizing it, okay? Hold on. Welcome, Bill Collector. And he's clanking immediately. You should know better. Okay, Vessels is it's kind of like a treasure hunting game slash job simulator game that takes place in a world where spiritual energies can be detected and they flow freely throughout the world. And when energies that come from specific types of events, I guess, concentrate, they will form special artifacts called vessels, and those vessels are then used to create potions, essentially. And the energy that those require are usually negative, so like pain, fear, sadness, those types of emotions. And it's usually very distressing, tragic events that lead to this energy to concentrate. And so the whole point is you're going around looting through locations, hunting for the vessels, trying to figure out the story of that location, etc. There'll be puzzles and, you know, all sorts of other things as well. So that's the gist of Vessels. You're going to be going to locations, collecting items of value. There's going to be crafting and upgrades and all sorts of things. There's going to be like a black market where you can meet certain people to do certain jobs for you, etc. Off stream I did a little work in here. I finally put tabs in for this so that I can go like between each section. And I added a bunch of new sections actually, so that's what we're going to talk about today. So I added, this is my technical doc, so like I usually write pseudocode in here, or like just some notes for myself about certain things. Hold on one sec. So I made a hot tea. I have my vitamins here, which I need to take. I have not taken these things before I got sick, and I think that's gonna help a lot. So let me take these. Oh, these two are big ones. I also have a plate of fresh fruit. Well, as fresh as it can be in April. Oh god, that one was the big one. Ugh. So I'm gonna eat some fresh fruit as well and take my tea as soon as it cools down a little bit. Gonna need that vitamin C for whatever this is. Okay. So I've written some stuff down to help guide me through today's stream. So I would like to tackle the equipment slots and item stacking, And maybe go back and fix this objects interacting with objects through walls. I have a solution for it, so we'll see if that works. So first, okay. So like, there's gonna be various different pieces of equipment that you can take, all of them with different purposes. Some of them will work differently than others, even if they serve the same purpose. So 3 of those items include the light sources. We have the torch, the lantern, and the flashlight. Jesus Christ. If I get the chance to, I'll mute myself. I need a cough or something. The torch is kind of like... I guess the lantern is kind of like the upgrade for the torch. So once you have the access to the lantern, you don't need to carry out matches, because you do need them for the torch. So the torch can only be lit with the matches. The lantern needs fuel. The battery needs flashlights. And then depending on if they are present, there are some anomalies that will actually block your flashlight from working. So it'll turn it off. So that's why the lantern would be ideal in some situations and the flashlight in others. Or you could just use the torch if you want to. But the torch will degrade. The flashlight and the lantern don't. They just need to be refueled or recharged with a new battery. And you'll be able to turn them off, on and off, essentially. Toggling them on and off. If you toggle the flashlight on or off, you're wasting matches, essentially. Yeah, so basically the interaction input that I use for everything else, like left click to interact with object, left click to open door. Now we got to do left click to turn on flashlight or light torch, etc. And then there's going to be the other equipment. Like at the moment, it's just the dynamite and the axe. There will probably be more. These two don't have any special interactions. You don't do anything with them. You just pull them out and that's it. So if you want to blow up a rock, you got to take out the dynamite and equip it, and then you go up to the rock and attach dynamite. Axe, same thing, equip it, and go up to a wood pile, and then you'll get wood from that. That's how those will work. I've decided for each equipment, we'll pull them out. Like, physically, they'll be in front of us. But if they don't have any special interactions, then they just sit there on your like in your hand, essentially. Let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. Then we get to equipment slots, which I've already started working on. I've actually technically started working on both of these already. I'm a little ahead. So equipment slots, I'm looking at other games and how they do it. Like there's Lethal Company, they have 4. I've been watching a little bit of Headliners lately. That's 4. Oops. Repo, I think, is 4 as well. I think 4 might be the sweet spot to start. But I do want to have equipment or unlocks, essentially, upgrades. So I think I might start with 2. You get 2 equipment slots. And that's it. And then you can upgrade at various times to add more slots. So there might end up being like 5 equipment slots, and then maybe an additional upgrade that helps reduce the weight of those items. Because the point of the equipment slots they are part of your kit, essentially. They're part of like your easily accessible gear, essentially. So they'll be slotted in, and you can access them freely without going into your backpack, switching equipment in and out. I'm not sure if I want to let equipment be accessible from your inventory. Switching equipment out. So everything will have a weight to it, and you're going to have a weight limit to your inventory. So I could make, to balance things out, maybe I'll allow you to switch out your equipment freely, but your equipment's items weigh a lot, so they take up a lot of room in your inventory, essentially. So if you want to bring a bunch of different equipment, you're not gonna be able to carry a whole ton back home. There's gonna be a lights source slot words. So there might be one that's dedicated to. There will be one that's dedicated to lights, like flashlight, torch, lantern, whatever, and then the other ones will be separate. So I think we'll start with one light source, one regular slot. Later on, there might be some special types of equipment that help you hunt vessels. There might be a dedicated slot to that, so that you can't have like three different types of those. But yeah, we'll see. I'll figure out the balance, like whether I allow people to carry a bunch of extra equipment and then you can freely swap them in and out. We shall see. So yeah, I've got like some instructions for myself how I want the inputs to work. So right now the way that the input works for the equipment doesn't work quite the way I want it to. So pressing the slot switches to that slot. Pressing the slot input switches to that slot. So press 1, it switches to item 1. Press 3, it switches to item 3. It already does that. I want to add in double tapping the input to equip and unequip. So if I double tap 1, it sets it to item 1 and then immediately equips it. And then there'll be a dedicated equip button. I already have that available. Jesus Christ. Yeah, then the dedicated equip slot on equip is already a thing. It's I'm just missing the double press, essentially. Maybe I won't do this. We'll see. If an item has a... Okay, so now we're going to item stacking, which might be later. We'll get to that later. So let's just get right into the game. Start working on this. I opened the wrong one. Oh no. Oh no. No. Can't show that. Can't show that. I opened up my work one. I opened up the work game. Can't show that. Wee woo. I'm about to get fired. Gotta make sure that does not open. Unreal, go away. Okay. I think I'm in the clear. I better be. I'm scared to like switch back. This salad is busting. I hate you. I hate you. How dare you send me Gen Z words? I agree. This is off. Still off? How? Thing is, that's centered. No, that's not centered at that point, the camera. I don't know. Okay, we don't need this. We don't need that. We don't need that. We'll just do it in here to save on processing power. No, let's not open up the village map. Okay. So I need the equipment. Open. And I think that's it. Right, I was considering adding this in to everything. We'll see. Okay. First thing I want to do is on the player, I'm going to close everything. Okay. So on our inputs, our input actions, is there a double tap option here? No. I'm actually curious. If I go back... Maybe it's in here. I think that's it. Tap. Do we do it in here or in here? Oh, I think it's the same. Did this have that already? No, it's empty. Let's do it not in here. I think it's tap. Does that change anything here? I figured something would have changed here. I believe that's like tapping essentially quickly. Might have to look this up. For double tap button input. Double click with enhance input. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. How Toasty, do you know what an Eggo waffle is? What? Yeah? Why are you asking? Oh. The fuck? I'm using enhanced input and I'm wondering if one could set up a double click on left mouse button with a combo trigger. That sounds like it's holding some other button and double clicking. Oh, combo. Okay. Combo. Oh, it's in beta. Oh, there's more under it. Okay. Tap. What does that do? Oh, I think it's combo. This is double tap then. Okay. Time to press key. We'll keep it at that. Oh, this is like different. Maybe this is it. I don't know. Delete that. Combo index 1, index 0. Okay, that's gotta be it. We'll see. I figured something would be different here, but no. Is that reflected in here? No. I don't know if this is right. Let's see. So you know how they're already cooked? Well, I ate one raw. How is that possible? Was it raw, like when it's packaged? Okay, well that doesn't work anymore, so that means that yeah. After one or more processing ticks. No, so this doesn't work now. Yeah, there is. I don't think it's ongoing. Maybe it is. Yeah, it's still. I need to figure out how to do this. What does combo say? All actions in the combo array must be completed based on combo completion event specified, triggered, completed. To trigger the action, this trigger is on. Actions must be completed in the order specified. Okay. Oh, would this be like for fighting combos, essentially? Is that why it's called combo? I'm definitely firing it fast enough. This might not be what I'm looking for. Let me do double click and not double tap. How to detect double click in Blueprint? Ooh, that's 2014. On click requires double click to trigger. Unreal 5. 1 year ago. Oh, this is clicking a button, not on a menu. Well, that's 8 years ago. That won't work. Double click input. That's the one I was on. Add double click in behavior. No, I figured. Double click? No. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's 5.5. It might not be in the game right now. Okay, I need to... I would hate to find a video at this point. Double click to interact. I might have to figure this out off stream then. Okay. Okay. So now let's just move on from this. Get rid of all that. We're gonna make it. Hold on. Pressed. That's how it was before. Okay, just leave it be for now. Also, aren't these supposed to be... Oh yeah, they're supposed to be on started. Hold on. Yeah, they're supposed to be on started technically. Oh shit. Hold on. There we go. Well, now I gotta space them out again. Meh. Please. Okay. So I'm gonna have to update this. Star Poo Valley. Was that what your toilet was called after you ate that raw waffle? Yikes. You could have just done Stardew, like D-O-O Valley. That would have been funnier. Okay, so that's just going... That's just telling them, the HUD, what slot we are on now. So, next we need to add, if our currently held equipment... Are we still doing... Are we spawning them in, or... Shoot, we are holding them still. Okay, so what we need to do, we need a player, we need a reference to this equipment. Equipment ref. Already have that. Oh, there it is. Are we using this anywhere? Got it. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so we are setting the reference here and unsetting it when we remove that. So if our equipment reference is valid, oops. Nope. No, yeah, that was right. That was right. Is valid. And it is equipped in our hands. So do we have something that tells that can tell us that? Is equipped, yes. Is equipped. Is the equipment equipped in our hand? Yes. So if we press one of these buttons, one of these equipment slot buttons, please. Then we want to add or set the equipment to the newly selected equipment. That's a mouthful. Okay, so we're gonna put this away. Put away the currently held equipment. Can we just switch it to the new one? Oh, I did. I added this in. Swap. Yes, yes. So swap. I set this up ahead of time because I knew we were gonna do this. Swap it to the new equipment selected. Does that? It sets the equipment visuals and variables. I don't know about switching to visuals. Ah, ha, ha, ha. So then we could just do take out. Oh, wait. Swap. Put away. What's the delay on put away? Put away timeline. I think it's technically a quarter of a second. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, my tummy. I think it's a quarter of a second, so then we can do swap delay by a quarter of a second and then take out. Oh, no. The delay has to be before this. Because if it swaps mid animation while we're putting it away, it's gonna switch, you know, appearance. We don't want that. There we go. Let's see. Oh, one is broken. What did I do? Hold on. Oh, combo? Is that a thing for all of them? Oh, combo key. No. Gotta put that back to 1. I think that's what happened. Let me set the equipment on the player. Flashlight. Because those are the only two working. Star Doo Valley. No. I gotta start drinking this. Oh, I dropped a little bit. Okay, we can switch back and forth. Okay. Equip? Nope. Equip. There we go. Oh boy. That didn't work. Okay. Got it. Move this to the side here. See what happens. Oh, is put away equipment destroying it? I don't know. I don't think so, right? It is. Okay. So then we can remove this. So then we don't really need that, even though I set that up prior. Get rid of that. We're going to create a custom event. Swap. Technically, it's not really swapping. I kind of don't like the way we're doing this now. Okay. Put away. Destroy. On, put away. Let's not destroy it each time. That makes no sense. So now we need to set that somewhere. Put it here. That should help, hopefully. That way we can use swap. Swap. We don't need that. And then take... can't spell. Can't spell. Take out. Destroy on input, no. Yes, destroy. If we're putting it away, if we're unequipping, put it away and destroy. Okay. Maybe this will help. Okay. How the hell did you put a stapler in jelly? Daniel, I don't get like 90% of the references you make. Or phrases. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't understand it. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. Ooh, okay. So if we swap, we need to make sure our lights change as well. Or just everything. Oops. Keep doing that. Let's not do it here. We'll do this. Set visibility. Is it? I think it's that. Can the Niagara be hooked up to that? It can be. I don't know if that's right. We'll see. Okay, so setting that invisible is not how that works. Daniel, why do you change your profile picture? God damn, dude. Like, so much. They could change it every other comment. I think it's set active. Okay. I noticed that the VFX are broken again, which is annoying. Okay, that works. There, we now have that working. Again, the VFX broken. I don't understand. I don't get it. Torch. In here, you can clearly see it's working, right? I don't understand why in my hand it doesn't work. Is this the right VFX? It's even the edited one. I don't understand. You do it literally every stream, at least once. See, that's what it looks like. If I were to downsize it, would be perfect for the torch. I guess maybe like the fact that the fire, I think I just need to keep shrinking it. So this is actually much bigger than it looks like in here. I need to downsize everything and make sure it dies faster. Like the fire doesn't last that long. Oh boy. We're gonna have to go for like much shorter. So 0.2 to 0.4. We also need to make the sprite size smaller. So 5, 5, 2, no, 3 and 3. It's gonna take a bit for me to figure all this out. Velocity. Oh my god. This is the Z velocity, that's fine. What about location, the shape? Let's cut that in half. I think that's good. Okay, this already lasts basically nothing. Location. Cut that in half again. Maybe not in half. Velocity's fine. Smoke, yeah, I should probably reduce this. Hold on. Looks not good. Size. Here. What am I listening to? Oh yeah, 2 to 0.4. That looks rather comic now. Oh, sprite size 0.5, 3.5, 2 and 2. these different? Oh, ember glow. Okay, and then the final thing is the distortion. Seeing as I don't know what this does, so. I don't wear this shirt on a daily basis. I have multiples of this shirt. Yeah, that would look better. That's much better with the torch. But again, I don't know what it is about when I have it equipped. It doesn't like follow where it's supposed to be. Like if I do this, oops, pause, click on the torch. Where's the Niagara? It's supposed to be there, but I don't understand why it's like all over the place. That's not right. I don't understand. That's not how that should work. If I were to drag and drop a torch on the ground, ooh, it might not work. Hold on. You can see that it's like at the top. I don't know the issue here. It doesn't make sense. Although you can't see the... Where's the fire? Why can't you see it? I don't understand. What is it doing to the fire? Take out set appearance, Niagara. This is setting the location of it. It's the edited one. It's the correct one. I don't get it. I'll figure this shit out later. I'm really rather tired of working with this stupid torch. Okay. Well, we got that working. We equip, and then swap between them. I might have to increase that delay a little bit. Oh, it's like still on screen. Oh, here, we can do this. False. Set visibility of the mesh. Propagate to children. Take out. Does that set it back to visible? Yes. Okay. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's going in, like, disappearing mid transition. That's fine. Not a huge issue. Okay. Oh. um. Yeah, it's bringing up the same one. Okay. So now we need to make a fix for that. Hmm. Let's see. Excuse me. What I could do is promote that to variable. Nope. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. I don't think I need that. I think what I need is I don't need to know the slot number. I just need to know if it was already the same. Not that. B. Jesus. That minus that equals the slot number. Then don't do anything. Don't redo the math. Don't set again. It's kind of a waste. False, if it's true. Then just do this. Oh, wait, hold on. Even better. We do need equipment slot changed. No change here. Yes, change here. Okay. Stop doing it. Please. What bothers me is that this is like spaghetti now. There. That looks ugly. I wish there was a way to work around this. Ugh. I'll go. Let's do this. Okay. Sure, why not? Hello, Elisha. Welcome. Yeah, you remember, you got a free gift of membership, I believe, on Sunday. Oh, shit. During the Schedule 1 stream. I need to finish my fucking fruit. I'm feeling better. Maybe the tea is helping a little bit. I really hope I'm not getting sick again. If I am, I need to start overdosing on vitamin C now. Yeah, believe it or not, YouTube's not great at giving notifications for anything. Ever. Okay, so... Oh, Jesus, this is... Stop pressing the wrong button! If it did change, right? Equipment slot changed. If it did change, then proceed. If it didn't, don't do anything. There's no point. Okay. That way it doesn't switch out the equipment if we're just hitting the same button that it's currently set to. Trying to see if I can like squeeze this closer to each other to save on room. There. Okay, so equip the torch. Oh, this might need to, okay, no, it's set to 0. Why is that now grayed out now? I'm definitely noticing an issue. The flashlight makes that impossible to see. Although all the levels will be at nighttime, so maybe it'll fix it. Dude, the visuals are like completely gone from the torch now. I don't understand. Like swapping them out. I think it's because we're oh, we're deactivating that. Set appearance. I'm activating it though. Reset? Maybe that'll fix it. No. Set active? Instead of activate? Whether the activation should happen even if should activate returns false. What is should activate? Thought it was set active. Yeah, or auto active. Let's try this now instead. It's just gone completely. Oh my god, this is such a headache. Why is it so hard to get a torch to work? I'm gonna need to find a new fire visual, I think. It's just completely broken. Like, here, it's broken. It's not even... What is up? Why is it, like, spawning fire all over the place? I don't understand. Also, it looks like it's at an angle. I don't know. So... Oh, I know the issue now. No, it's not... It's not this. This should work. The issue is it's now invisible. So let's set it visible. We don't even need to do that. I just need to do propagate to children. Oh, wait. No, we don't want to do that. We only want to set the ones that we want visible. So if I did that, it would also turn on the flashlight light. Let's not do that. Here I can propagate to children. Just set them all invisible. There. I think that's the issue. Yeah. Okay. Jesus Christ. So pressing 1 again doesn't do anything. Although pressing 3 brings up another torch. Again, next is setting up a slot that is dedicated to the light sources. Only those can be equipped in one specific slot. Let me finish my apple real quick. And drink more of my tea. Oh, Daniel's the cougar again. And cold, apparently. I hope I don't get sick again. That would suck. Okay, so... How am I gonna do this? Oh, you know what? I can't do that until I get to the point where I'm equipping equipment in my inventory. So we need to start working on that then. So basically I need inventory menu. So when you click on this button, or when you open the menu to start, it opens up your inventory. In fact, what's the inventory looking like? I totally forgot what it looks like right now. How it's working. It should be working just fine. Let's pick it up all this shit. And did something fall to the floor? I hope not. That would be bad. Okay. Yeah, so it'll default to this menu, but these buttons up here will take you to other panels in the menu. So one would be your equipment, one would be your notes. There might be more. I did set up this so that I can save quickly. I think I just saved by pressing like a fucking idiot. Let me unsave. Take me to project files. Saved. Save games. Apparently not. Oh, I might have set it up but never actually hooked it up to any code. That's fine. We'll leave that as is for now. That'll probably be for testing. That won't actually be a save button. That's kind of dumb. It's kind of silly. Okay, so let's set up. Oh, it is hooked up to save. Does save game exist? False. That's why it won't actually do anything if there's nothing to save. But again, I'm not keeping that button. Excuse me. Let's label that as something to catch my attention later. So what are we doing here? On release? I like unreleased. Unreleased. Just those two for now, because we're only gonna have the two. We're gonna have to do this. Create an enum. I love enums. They're my favorite thing in the world. Enum. Inventory. Menu. Inventory menu type. So we have inventory. We're gonna have equipment. Jesus, equipment. We'll have notes. We'll have maybe other ones later on. But for now, these are the only two. Okay. Menu type. The default will be inventory, so on construct, set this to inventory. I'll just this is just like backup just in case. And then this is on a widget switcher, so we need the switcher set. Shoot, what is it called again? Set widget. Slot position? No. I forgot what it's called. Set active widget index. Okay. Widget index to 0, which is the first widget in the switcher, which is the inventory at the moment. That's what we're going to default to every time we open up the menu. Nope, that's not what we want. Okay, so when we select this button, we're opening the menu. When we press this button, we are opening up equipment. And then we have to open, set it to inventory 2. Or widget 2. Okay, let's do the same thing here we did before for the equipment. If this is already equal to the currently, or to the one that is going to be selected. So if this is equal to inventory, why don't I keep pressing? I think it's N. It must be N. If this is equal to inventory, then don't do anything. Don't change anything because there's no point. False. Same thing here. If it's in equipment here, though, there we go. If it's not equipment, if it is equipment, don't do anything. If it isn't equipment, set it to equipment. Open up that menu. Got it. And then when I set up the other inventories, we'll have more buttons and more, and the same thing. We'll duplicate this. Easy peasy. Oh my fucking god. Why do I turn those on for these streams? Thank you for the sub, whoever that was. Okay, so now we need to create our equipment slot menu. So no, not blueprint, widget. Equipment. Panel. Okay. For this, it's in my best interest to copy what's in here. I don't know what. Let me just duplicate it. Equipment panel. Delete. Please let me save that name. Okay, good. So this is... It's also going to have the equipment slots at the bottom. Did this ever work? Why? What is that first one? Oh. There's something. There's a blank item in the inventory. That's not good. Oh. There it is. There. Fix that, I think. Okay, cool. I think I forgot to change this. I want to also just change it so that it's when you scroll over it. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, this will be pretty much identical, but it's only equipment. So now we need to filter. Yeah, it would have been dumb if I had not done this. Got it. So we also need to do that for the equipment panel. So now we're just filtering out anything that is not an equipment type. Fun. Okay, we're gonna have to do... Okay. I've been holding off on maybe doing this, but I think we ought to do it. I need to make a change to this. Because I realized... I think I need to also save the item data list as well. So whenever an item gets added... where is that? No, that's not it. Oh, add item. There we go. I need to start saving this. I believe. The reason why is because some items, now that I'm going to be adding item stacking, I also need to be able to keep track of the stack amount of that item. And that is not saved with the item name. That is saved with the actual data, which is this. I'll get to that eventually, but I gotta start saving this now. So this should actually be names, data names. Table. Item data. And then array. Okay. This is equipment, right? Yeah. Equipment. Why can't I... Got it. It's because of that. I don't think I'll need this, so let me cut this. Instead of doing that. So before we even create those item slots, we need to check, is this an item type equipment? It has to be equipment. There we go. And if it isn't, then we can't add it to this menu. If it is true. Ah, then that's when we would need the name. Okay. So we do need to store this then. It might just be better to store it locally here. Okay, let's put it in order. My back. Oh yeah, I forgot. Everyone, please make sure you leave a like on the live stream because this is going to be demonetized as music. I would appreciate that. Thank you. What is this item? Function buttons. Right, we're not using that anymore, are we? Are we? Oh, I think it's this, right? Item function. Why can't I click that? Oh yeah, it is that. Okay. Got it. So we are using them, but they're always there. Right. Move all this over. Get. There. That should be the name in there. Oh boy, can't wait for this to not work. So let's do this. Let me close the equipment. Close the instance. Shoot, now I forgot what I was gonna do. universal item list. There it is. So, so the only ones I'm going to work with are torch and flashlight for the moment. So now I need to get this one set up. Jesus H. Flashlight. Right, that's flashlight. Okay, flashlight. Equipment. Maybe make it a little more valuable. Flashlight. Flavor text. Flashlight that is used to illuminate I'll probably come up with better flavor text and descriptions, no worries. Value, it doesn't matter, but weight 1.5. So material goes there, and I believe we go in here to get the texture. That's the texture. I do have an asset pack that helps me create icons from like the blueprint. So like I open this up and I can create an icon from this. So I'll give that a try sometime in the future. So that way I can actually put the correct icon in here. That's what it'll look like in the inventory. You can tell it's the flashlight. Basically, I need that. I need what appears there, but not every asset appears quite right in their preview. So for now, we're just going to use the same thing. Is key item? No. Item tags? No. Ooh, actually, yeah. So we need to start adding in tags for what items they need. Requires match. So I need to get this in the document. We need to put this in here. We have a I think it's in here actually. Yes, there we go. Tags. We're gonna have to change this to Slavic Village because they changed the asset pack. Probably for good reason. Requires match, battery, fuel. Those are for the torch, the flashlight, and lantern. Lanterns before. Yeah. So requires match, requires fuel, requires battery. Requirements. That's spelled right? Yeah. Excuse me. So yeah, torch requires match, requires fuel, requires battery. Oh, it crashed! No! Send a restart. No, that's a nightmare. Please recover. No! It couldn't be restored. That's fine. Everything else should save. But that data table probably didn't save. Torch. Yeah. I figured. Requires fuel. Oh, actually most of that's saved. It's just these. Requires battery. Such a weird crash. Saving. Mesh transform. I believe 1 to 1 to 1. Yeah, 1 1 1 is fine. Condition. Okay, so this has. This doesn't have conditions. Durability. Durability is for things that have to be refueled or duration, not durability, idiot. Duration. For things that need to be refueled or need a new battery. Condition is for items that will degrade and break down. So like the torch. So if it's over 1 or over 0, I think. I'm gonna have to figure out the numbering for this. So 100. Stack size 1, stack limit 1. If it's above 1, then we have to do the stacking. Okay. There's the flashlight and the little torch. Dynamite technically will require match, because that's how you light it. Axe doesn't need anything. Okay. I'll work on the rest of that eventually. So let's test this. I gotta create a way for me to test. To create test items to add to my inventory. If I go in the inventory, if I add them in here, so they need to be called what's here? So torch. Flashlight. Torch. Okay. This will just be for testing. We're not loading a save file. We're not saving anything. Equipment slot change. Oh. We can ignore that for... We can ignore that for this. Right, because we updated it down here. This will just be for testing. Put this here. Redirect node. No. Oh, what is it called? Isn't it called redirect node? Huh. A reroute node, idiot. Reroute node. Means the same thing, more or less. So we're going to get this for each loop. We're gonna add get data table row universal add that data in there. Let me do this real quick. Okay. So if I add an item, is it stackable? False. If it is stackable, hold on. Item data table. I gotta differentiate these. Item data names. So let's change these. Item data names. And then item data table. If it is stackable, oh shoot, hold on. Are we doing it in here? Yes, I assume it works. I don't know. Never mind. So leave that. Leave that be. Okay. I will need this input in here. There. Item data table. So what I need to do for this, we need to check to see, does this item exist? Does it exist? Contains. Oh, I keep hitting the fucking wrong button. Losing my mind here. If it if it doesn't exist, check if it is stackable. Ooh, okay, so then we don't need to do all this then. We can do this. Okay. Does the item exist? No. Is it stackable? Get the stack limit. Is the stack limit above 1? Yes. If so, then we're gonna take... Ooh, hold on. Oh, this is backwards, I think. I'm gonna have to take a look at this more later. Okay. Does the item exist? No. Is the item stackable? Yes. Is the stack above 1? Yeah, this is backwards. If it's above 1... Oh, wait, no. It's not above 1, then we're adding a unique item with that data. Okay. Never mind. We also should add... Let's just do it all in here. Also need to add this in there as well. So, local variables. We don't need that local variable anymore. Oh! Oh no, we do need it. No, we do need it. I'm dumb. This is gonna be spaghettified very, very quickly if I'm not careful here. Okay, so then we're adding the data variables and then the name. Okay. And it's not stackable. Okay. Down here we are adding... we are... Shoot. True. So here's the true where it's over 1. So this is a stackable item. The spaghetti strong here. Okay. Oh, we're finding hold on. I feel like I could do this in a much more organized way. Maybe not. No, I think that's right. No, that's right. Leave it as is. We're finding the item that we're searching for, which we set here. And then we're resetting the data. And then we're increasing the stack amount by what was... Oh, inputted from there, I think. Okay. For matches, it's not going to make sense you're going to find one match at a time. I'm going to have to make a way for there to be like 6 matches, 20 matches, 3 matches, whatever. Random values. That should be it. So then we're here. We don't need this anymore. I guess I do need to do... Okay, so this is in the case if the item didn't exist, so we do need to create this. Ah, I just realized something. Okay, we're not setting element. Here, not here. I'm gonna move this down there. Or up here. We're not setting element, we're adding. Split. There is a difference here, and I'll explain it in a bit. Just because we're doing something... basically, I'm trying to redo how items are added to the inventory here. I don't even know if this will work. It should, but we will see. So it's gonna be... Then we don't need all this, then. Hold on. We'll need it up here, I think. I'm kind of like moving this around now. Put that there. So then we don't need all this. We don't need that. There we go. That's still off. Oh, I hate it when it doesn't line up. There. Yeah, we're gonna have to move it again. Can I move this down here? That looks butt ugly. That's fine. So I need this. Nope, never mind. I don't. It's right there. I just need to connect all this. I wish there was an easier way to do this, but I unfortunately have to do this one at a time. Because I'm changing one of these variables. I am taking... Hold on. I'm gonna get a headache from this. The spaghetti is strong here. This is not good. It doesn't exist here. Okay, what am I doing? Wish I would have cut them all. I need scissors. I need help to cut the spaghetti. Recombine. We're just adding that to the data table. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well now this doesn't matter. This doesn't even make a difference. I'm confused what the fuck I did before. So that is stackable. Does it matter anymore? Because we don't even need that. So that's just to add the text to the... yeah, the text to the screen when you pick up an item. Okay. So oh my god, I keep closing things I might need. I definitely closed something I needed. So I do have a hard stop at 8 again. Let's try to get this done fast. Equipment panels. Ugh. Okay, save everything before this crashes again. I think that's the first time Unreal 5.4 has crashed for me. So I don't even need is stackable. We don't need that. Let's do this. Okay. Spaghetti reduced significantly. So that's just for when the item does not exist yet. Now we gotta create a way to add to the stack when the item does exist. That's what this is for up here. So here we're assuming it does exist. Now we're gonna check, is it stackable? So we're gonna still set this new variable. This might actually be worth spaghettifying. Descabettifying. Jesus. I am sorry to all of Italy. Actually. This might benefit from moving over some. I'll figure out the placement of everything later. I just want to get this to work. So now we're... it does exist. Does the... Motherfucker, I keep pressing the wrong button because the keyboard's like slightly over to the right. Oh, mother... Please. There. Is this over 1? True. Let's do false first. That'll be easier. If it's false... So it does exist in the inventory, but it isn't stackable above 1. So then we're just adding an item. A standard item. I guess we could just do this. We could do that. This is very redundant, I just realized. We don't need any of this. Because here we are just creating the initial item. If this is the first time it exists in the item inventory list. Oh boy. The spaghetti is spaghetting. Okay. Does it exist in inventory? False. Then we're just creating it. Does not matter if it's stackable or not. Up here we are checking to see, does it exist in inventory? True. Is it stackable? False. Then we're just creating an item. True. We now have to add to the stack limit, or the stack amount. Jesus Christ. So basically what I had before. So I need to get the data table, find the item that has that. Hold on. Maybe we can do it with the... No, I think it's... this should be fine. We'll see. This is horrendous. I just want to vomit right now. And again, we're gonna... that's... array index variables. This is where I do need to plug them all in one by one, except for the one, because we do need to change it. Stack limit goes unchanged. There. And then this is where we're gonna add that. Ooh. I guess plus 1 for now, even though, again, for the matches, that doesn't make sense. I will figure out a way to randomize that a bit. I mean, it's easy. It's just, I don't want to do that right now. Compress everything down even further. Compress everything down even further. Can I just do this? No. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get back to this. So inventory menu, we are going to be... I don't think the inventory, it's... Oh no, the inventory will need that, like item inventory. Yes, sirree. Of course I deleted it. Fuck me. Item inventory. Item data table. I need to rename this all to be consistent across the whole game. Item data names, item data table. No, not with a capital E. Fuck. Item data array. Item data names. item data table. It's so annoying to have to like undo changes I made like 4 months ago. Mistakes made will hopefully be lessons learned. We'll see. Okay. Cool. So that's already there. So we need W underscore equipment panel added to the switcher below the item inventory. Let's rename that to panel. While you technically can't see a difference, it is technically switching back and forth between the two as I click on them. Okay. Get this set item inventory. I'm gonna have to change that to set equipment panel. That's the fucking inventory, motherfucker. Panel. Penal. Oh no. Not on stream. On YouTube especially. Yeah, keep bitching. You're gonna keep bitching to the end of time. Oh, this is inventory panel. Fucking equipment panel. Set item inventory. But it's not inventory, it's now equipment panel. Player reference, item data names, item data table. I gotta name them here again. There we go. Okay. So, if I click on the button in the menu, it shall now switch to just the equipment. So this is, in a way, it's item sorting. Oh, and it crashed. Fuck me. In a way, it's item sorting, but it's a completely different menu. So I don't think I'm going to do item sorting unless like people request it. But we'll see. Oh, no, I think I will do item sorting. Never mind. Yeah, because there's going to be a shit ton of different items to sift through. I'd rather people not have to do that. Bad blueprint. Why does it keep telling me to sign into Unreal? I think everything broke. The item spawner broke for some reason. Let's fix that. Add item. Oh, that's why. Oh, and let's go ahead and let's do that here. Easy peasy fix, hopefully. There we go. That's for the item spawner. I don't think that applies to all the spawners. I think there's more than one. If I remember correctly, item spawners. Oh no, it's the one. Right, I set it all up so that it's one spawner that can work with different types of item spawning. So containers, loose in the world, specific types of items. So like it's a wood pile, so it's only spawning wood. Or a rock pile, it's only spawning rock, that sort of thing. Okay. So that works for all of them. This song is reminding me of the Last of Us TV show because it's very heavy on the acoustic guitar. That soundtrack. Holy crap, that show is so good. I'm on the last episode now of the first season. Okay. Hopefully we don't have another crash. So what was the issue? Did something happen? Hopefully not. Yeah, there is an issue. Send and restart. There's something wrong. Unfortunately, I don't know what it is. Let me disconnect this. Does that fix it? Nope. Oh, this is a really bad crash. Very bad. Okay, yep. Tell me to log in again. I don't know why you're doing that every time. Okay, so we're setting this to inventory and then swapping to that. I don't think that's the issue. Let me cut that. Okay, it's still crashing. Okay. Gonna have to figure this out one line of code at a time. When it's straight up crashing, there's a serious issue for sure. Gotta find it. Okay. Get rid of the equipment. It's happening when I open the inventory, so it has to do with the inventory. So let's reconnect all this, because none of this has been the issue so far. I don't think it's on construct. Oh, what is going on here? That's not right. Refresh. How were those connected? Refresh. Holy shit. Jesus. See if that's the problem. I'm gonna guess yes. There we go. Okay. So those are our four equipment: torch, flashlight, torch. Okay, let's go pick up some regular items. Okay, this is our regular inventory. It's defaulting to that. If I click this, only the equipment. Yay! Pseudo inventory sorting, but that's not the intention of this. Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't need to do the multiple panels. It can just be the one. Okay, so this will be something I work on off stream. It's not a complete waste of time, but that's fine. So I don't need multiple panels in here. Like, I don't need the two of these. I can just do the one. And basically what I'll do is these buttons will tell the inventory panel to get rid of the grid of items, get rid of them, and respawn them. But before you respawn, check which type of item you want to sort out or in, I guess, to spawn in on the grid. So what I did here, check the item and see what type of item it is, this is like the key to making it work for sorting. So basically, I just need to like make this a variable, and that will connect to these buttons on the menu. I might put them on the side, or maybe on the top. We'll see. Basically, all inventory, equipment, consumables, notes, treasures, vessels, etc. So we'll have a button for each type of item, including one that just sorts it in the default order. The save button won't be there. Just remember that. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Ooh, okay, so actually, I do need the equipment panel, though, because the whole point of that is so that you can set your equipment. Or I guess I could just have it at the bottom. I think I'll do that. I'm gonna go now, like end the stream now, because I need to pee. But this is a good place to stop. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Make sure you leave a like on the live stream, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. Again, this is going to be demonetized, so I would appreciate that if you can help with the algorithm a bit. Go check out any videos you've missed on the channel, lore videos, the Long Dark Let's Play videos. I will do another one of these next Wednesday. Tomorrow there's no stream, so Friday will be the World War Z stream. If you are interested in playing that and you have it on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox, please let me know either in the comments of this live stream, VOD, or chat, or whatever, or let me know on the announcement. I think I'll put it up tomorrow, or in the Discord. But that's it. I will see you either Friday for World War Z or more of this next Wednesday.